Hello, my name is Michael Emma, and I'm with Team Grid, and this is the Milestone 2 Week 1 video. Pressing that start recording button closed the window, but we're gonna first off start by playing the game. 1920, 1080, and Ultra. Now, unfortunately, the music settings are still not fixed, and some of the hub world is a little messed up now, and some of them don't work. I'm just checking to see if the save system on the top left still works with the stars. If I was to return, delete the save and come back, we'll see that we have no stars again. Alright, good. So everything's set up properly. We only have, if I remember, one new level called the player bounce setup. And in it we can showcase some of the new things. So one of the differences you'll probably notice right off the start is at the top left we have 2 health bars now. That's just temporary. The top health bar represents the old health and who can damage us that way, while the bottom health represents the new health. This is because I remade the health system alongside the enemies. So here we got some startup for the level. Now we could bounce all the way up these things. A double jump won't work for us. And just hopping on this won't work either. We can pound bounce onto it though, which will take us even higher. From here we'll get a checkpoint, and this will showcase the new enemies, I call them. And basically, they're slightly more advanced than the old ones. They don't hurt you just by touching them unless they're invincible. And yeah, that's really it. They're a little underpowered at the moment. We gotta still balance them a bit. And the animations are a little janky, but generally they have a few animation states. They put the sword on their shoulder when they're walking around. They'll swing it when they're about to find a new destination and move towards it. And if I was to walk in front of one of them, they'll start pointing it at you, and they'll attack when they get within a certain distance. These guys are way slower than I remember them being. And they won't notice you from behind either, like normal, so that's the same. The death animation is a little messed up, but functionally they are working properly. Although the attacks are still a little weird. Sometimes they won't actually finish you off or even start the damage. And sometimes they actually hurt you while you're not even within their trigger. So that's a bit strange. It could be a delay with the code. Some lag. I'm not really sure. I'll look into it. And yeah, the death animations again are a little weird. But they do die properly. I'm pretty sure they can't affect you as you kill them. But you see, like, that sword strike didn't do anything to my health. You can still jump on their heads like normal. And that's about it. Ideally, there would be a way for the main objective to spawn when they all die. But currently, due to the new code and the new script, we don't really have the connections finished between all the old stuff and the new stuff to make it work properly, so it's currently broken. But we can still just do this and return to the hub world. The game is still generally playable, but for example, this won't work. Now the reason I want to take you to this setup is because I did make more than one new enemy. Now, if I get some of the distractions out of the way. This guy is normal, just like the ones you saw me fight before. Dies the exact same way. Jump on their head or fire breath them. This is one that I named Fodder. They move a little bit faster, but their attack range is shorter. They're ideally meant to replace these smaller enemies later on. You can kill them the same way also, fire breath them, or jump on their head. And these guys represent the ones that turn invincible. They're a little more advanced than the old invincible ones because they will damage you when you jump on their head. Although, due to their small, underpowered numbers I have on them, the values for how far they can see you and things, they are a little slow. I could just zoom right out of there, and he won't even know. I can even jump behind them. They won't be able to track me, and I died. And that's also because I jumped on his head. Now, for some reason, whenever I die from that guy's head, he despawns. This actually happened to me last time. So if I quickly come back again, we can kill them and show you that again. So the reason they're a little more advanced is because this is just one prefab. I can toggle between whether I want his head or his body to be the thing that turns invincible, or I could have them both turn invincible at the same time, or it could be neither. So it's just kind of a replacement for the other base enemy that we have, but without the trouble of having to toggle things on and off in the inspector. Yeah, just kill him like that. And that's kind of it for the video. There's not much left to show other than this. So if I was to restart the level one more time, hopefully get it right on the first try, I can show you some of the added PFI we have for the updated iron health system. So now, when I get it, the player gets a new skin for it, and the iron health is updated. You can see at the top left. Now, whenever the player takes damage, it'll just go burning through the iron hearts as if they were a secondary health, rather than going through an iron heart and then a normal heart. So, as you saw there, I lost an iron heart and still did not have a normal heart. That was because I lost one heart before. So the iron hearts are not added based on how much health the player has. It's just a flat 3 increase in health, if you think about it. Getting a health pickup also works the same way. It was the last thing I finished updating. And forgot to show it off, but you may have noticed that the skin of the player changed as he took damage. And that's about it. The health collectibles do not work on the iron hearts. And the singular health collectibles do still work. If I was to take damage. Oh, that's right, the little guys don't hurt the new health yet. They're still a little janky. See if I was to go in here, get touched by this guy, he'll hurt me the normal way. We got a checkpoint. In fact, I should have come back here. I got a singular health after taking damage. It will still just replenish 1 health, so they work the same way. That's all for the video. So I'll see you guys hopefully Wednesday when we get back to class. Thanks for watching. Bye.